If your penis no longer gets hard like it used to, if your energy feels completely drained by 3 p.m., and if you're avoiding intimacy because you're afraid of disappointing your partner and seeing that look of concern in their eyes, then hear this. It may not be aging. It may be something far simpler and fixable. A deficiency of 4 specific nutrients found in common fruits that most men walk past in the grocery store every week. I'm Dr. Anderson, a men's health specialist with over 3 decades of experience helping men over 60 regain the energy, vitality, and sexual confidence they thought was gone for good. I've treated thousands of men, and what I'm about to share could transform your intimate life completely. I still remember 68-year-old Robert, a retired teacher who walked into my office looking defeated. He told me, "Doc, I feel like my body has betrayed me. My wife is patient and understanding, but I know she misses the man I used to be. I miss the man I used to be." Here's what most doctors won't tell you. Many older men aren't lacking desire. They're lacking the specific circulation-boosting compounds that keep blood flowing where it needs to go when it needs to be there. The solution doesn't start in a pharmacy with expensive prescriptions and dangerous side effects. It starts in your kitchen with 4 powerful fruits. Today, I'll show you exactly which 4 fruits and how they restore erections, boost energy, and reignite the confidence you thought was gone forever. Stay with me, because I'll reveal the most dangerous mistake men make with these natural solutions and how to avoid it starting tonight. Before we dive into this life-changing information, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. I share vital health tips designed specifically for men over 60. Information that most doctors won't discuss in their offices, but that can literally change your life and restore your confidence. If this message speaks directly to your experience, if you're struggling with energy crashes and declining performance, type 1 in the comments below. If you think natural solutions can't work for serious problems like erectile dysfunction, type 0 and let me know how to improve this content for men in your exact situation. Your engagement helps me understand what you need most, and it helps this potentially life-changing information reach other men who are struggling silently with these same issues. All right, let's get straight to it, starting with the first overlooked circulation powerhouse that most men walk past in the grocery store every week without realizing it could restore their sexual function. Last month, Paul, a 65-year-old retired firefighter, sat across from me in my office looking completely defeated and frustrated. "Doc, I've been to 3 different specialists over the past year. They all say the same thing. It's just aging, it's normal, learn to live with it. But I'm only 65. I shouldn't feel this broken." His problem was devastating his confidence and his marriage. He couldn't maintain an erection for more than a minute, and his energy crashed every afternoon like someone had pulled the plug on his internal battery. "I used to be the guy everyone could count on," Paul told me with obvious pain. "I ran into burning buildings for 30 years. Now I can barely make it through the day without feeling exhausted." It's a story I've heard from hundreds of men over the past 3 decades, and Paul had no idea that his solution was sitting in his local grocery store's produce section, waiting for him every time he walked past it. Watermelon. Most men don't realize that watermelon contains citrulline, an amino acid that your body converts directly into arginine, which then produces nitric oxide, the exact molecule responsible for blood vessel dilation and healthy erections. This is the same pathway that expensive erectile dysfunction medications try to manipulate artificially, but watermelon works with your body's natural chemistry. Research published in the International Journal of Impotence Research shows that 85% of men over 60 have insufficient nitric oxide production, leading to poor circulation throughout their entire body. When your blood vessels can't dilate properly, blood flow to your penis, brain, heart, and muscles becomes severely restricted. Studies demonstrate that men consuming citrulline-rich foods experience a 20–30% improvement in erectile function within 4 to 6 weeks of consistent consumption. But here's what's remarkable. The benefits aren't limited to sexual function. The improved circulation enhances energy levels, cognitive function, and exercise capacity. This isn't theory or hope. This is biochemistry. Your body's circulatory system requires nitric oxide like an engine requires oil. Without adequate nitric oxide, everything starts breaking down, starting with the most sensitive vascular functions like erections. The key is eating 2 cups of fresh watermelon daily, including some of the white rind where citrulline concentration is actually highest. Most men throw away the rind, not knowing it contains the most therapeutic compounds. Don't overcomplicate this protocol. Buy a whole watermelon, cut it into daily portions, and eat it as morning snacks or post-workout fuel. The timing matters significantly. Consume watermelon 30 to 60 minutes before physical activity or intimate moments for maximum circulation benefit. This doesn't require complicated steps, expensive supplements, or special preparation. Fresh watermelon is always better than juice because you get the fiber and full spectrum of nutrients. But if you choose watermelon juice, make sure it's 100% pure with no added sugars that could spike your blood sugar and counteract the benefits. Store cut watermelon in the refrigerator and consume within 3 to 4 days for optimal nutrient retention. The natural sugars in watermelon provide quick energy without the crash associated with processed sugars. Paul started eating watermelon daily as I recommended, and within 6 weeks, he called my office with excitement I hadn't heard in his voice for months. "Doc, something's definitely waking up down there. My wife noticed the change before I did. I'm lasting longer, getting harder, and I actually have energy for evening activities again. But the changes weren't just physical. I feel like myself again," Paul told me during his follow-up visit. "I have confidence in my body again. I'm not avoiding my wife or making excuses. It's like someone turned the circulation back on throughout my entire system." Paul felt like himself again, but watermelon was just the beginning of his complete transformation. Watermelon can restore blood flow and improve erectile function significantly, but it can only take you so far. Paul's circulation improved dramatically, but his energy still crashed in the afternoons, leaving him exhausted when he wanted to be most active. That's when I introduced him to the second fruit that specifically targets the cellular energy production most men lose after 60. James, a 70-year-old retired commercial airline pilot, came to me with a confession that broke my heart and revealed the depth of his frustration. "Doctor, I used to fly jets across oceans, manage complex systems under pressure, make split-second decisions that affected hundreds of lives. Now I can barely stay awake past 8 p.m., and when my wife wants to be intimate, I'm just completely exhausted. I feel like I'm disappointing her every single day." James's problem wasn't just circulation. His blood flow had improved with watermelon. His issue was cellular energy production. His mitochondria, the powerhouses of his cells, were starving for the specific antioxidants found in pomegranate that most men never consume. "I used to have energy all day long," James explained. "I could fly a 12-hour flight and still want to go out to dinner. Now I need a nap after lunch, and by evening I'm useless. It's like someone replaced my engine with a broken-down motor." Pomegranate contains unique polyphenols called punic-alagens that specifically target mitochondrial function, your cell's energy factories. After age 60, mitochondrial efficiency drops by 40–50%, causing the afternoon energy crashes and reduced stamina that affect both daily life and sexual performance. Research published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry shows that pomegranate polyphenols increase cellular ATP production by up to 35% within 8 weeks of daily consumption. ATP is literally the energy currency of your cells. Without adequate ATP, every function in your body slows down. These compounds don't just boost energy, they repair oxidative damage to blood vessels and support testosterone production. Studies specifically with men over 60 demonstrate that 8 ounces of pomegranate juice daily improves both erectile function and exercise capacity by 25 to 40%. The mechanism is fascinating. Pomegranate antioxidants protect your mitochondria from the oxidative stress that accumulates with age, essentially restoring your cells' ability to produce energy like they did when you were younger. Your body's energy systems need these specific antioxidants to function optimally. Consume 8 ounces of pure pomegranate juice daily. No added sugars, artificial ingredients, or blends with other juices that dilute the therapeutic compounds. The best timing is mid-morning, about 2 hours after breakfast, to support sustained energy throughout the day without interfering with sleep. You can also eat fresh pomegranate seeds, about 1 cup daily, which provides additional fiber and nutrients that juice lacks. Look for 100% pomegranate juice, not cocktails, blends, or artificially flavored versions. If fresh pomegranates are available, one large pomegranate equals about 6 ounces of juice. This isn't complicated. Drink it like you would morning coffee, but instead of getting a temporary caffeine boost followed by a crash, you'll get sustained cellular energy that lasts throughout the day. Store pomegranate juice in the refrigerator and consume within 7 to 10 days of opening for maximum potency. Fresh pomegranates can be stored at room temperature for a week or refrigerated for up to 2 months. Within 2 months of adding pomegranate to his daily routine, James experienced a complete energy transformation. "I've got a new engine, Doc," he told me with obvious excitement. "I'm staying up past 10 p.m. working on projects in my garage again, and my wife says I'm more present, more grounded, more alive. I woke up feeling like I was 40 again." The change wasn't just physical, it was psychological and relational. "My wife says I'm more fun to be around," James shared. "I have energy for conversations, for activities, for intimacy. I feel like the man she married again." His energy was completely restored, but there was still one missing piece of the puzzle. Pomegranate gave James his energy back and dramatically improved his vitality, but his morning erections still weren't consistent. That's when I realized he needed the third fruit that specifically supports the hormonal cascade that drives male sexual function and overall masculine vitality. Walter, a 72-year-old retired school principal, whispered something to me during his consultation that he'd never told anyone, including his wife of 45 years. "Doc, I wake up every morning hoping for, morning wood. It used to happen automatically every single day. Now, nothing. I feel like my body forgot how to be a man." Walter's testosterone had dropped to the level of an average woman, a devastating blow to a man who'd spent his career as an authority figure, leading schools and inspiring young people. But what he didn't know was that his body wasn't broken beyond repair. It was literally starving for the specific healthy fats found in avocados. "I thought I was eating healthy," Walter explained. "I cut out all fats years ago because my doctor said they were bad for my heart. I eat low-fat everything, avoid meat, stick to vegetables and grains, but I feel like I'm disappearing as a man." Walter had unknowingly starved his hormone production system of the building blocks it desperately needed to function. Avocados contain monounsaturated fats and vitamin E that are absolutely essential for testosterone production and hormone synthesis. Research published in the Journal of Steroid Biochemistry shows that 70% of men over 65 have suboptimal testosterone levels, often due to insufficient healthy fat intake. Your body needs cholesterol and specific fats to manufacture testosterone, but most men avoid fats thinking they're unhealthy, not realizing they're sabotaging their hormone production. Studies demonstrate that men consuming one avocado daily experience 15 to 25% increases in free testosterone within 8-12 weeks. Avocados also contain boron, a trace mineral that helps your body utilize testosterone more effectively. Additionally, the monounsaturated fats in avocados support the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K, all crucial for optimal hormone function. This isn't about eating more calories. It's about providing your endocrine system with the specific building blocks it needs to manufacture hormones like it did when you were younger. Without adequate healthy fats, your testosterone production essentially shuts down. Eat one whole avocado daily, preferably in the morning when testosterone production is naturally highest. Add it to eggs for a powerful hormone-supporting breakfast. Make fresh guacamole, or simply eat it with a spoon and some sea salt. The key is consistency. Your hormone production responds to steady nutrient availability, not sporadic intake. Pair avocado with vitamin D-rich foods like eggs or wild-caught fish for maximum testosterone support. This doesn't require special preparation, expensive supplements, or complicated timing. One medium avocado contains exactly what your body needs for optimal hormone production: healthy fats, vitamin E, potassium, and boron. Choose ripe avocados that yield slightly to pressure but aren't mushy. Store unripe avocados at room temperature until ready, then refrigerate for up to a week once ripe. After 3 months of eating one avocado daily, Walter called me with excitement I hadn't heard in his voice for years. "Doc, they're back! Morning erections, more energy throughout the day. Even my mood is dramatically better. I feel like a man again." But the changes went beyond physical improvements. "My confidence is back," Walter told me during his follow-up visit. "I feel like myself again, the man who could command a room, make decisions, lead people. My wife says I'm more assertive, more present, more masculine." His hormones were recovering beautifully, but there was one final piece of the puzzle missing. Walter's testosterone was improving significantly, but his circulation still needed one more boost. A fruit that specifically targets the tiny blood vessels that determine whether everything else works when it's supposed to work. Frank, a 68-year-old retired carpenter, told me something during his consultation that revealed the final missing link in the circulation puzzle. "Doc, everything seems to work until the moment of truth. I get aroused. My wife and I start being intimate, but then it's like someone turns off the switch. I can start strong, but I can't maintain it when it matters most." Frank's problem was microcirculation, the tiny blood vessels throughout his body that maintain erections and deliver nutrients to every organ system. These microscopic vessels are the most vulnerable to age-related decline and the most critical for sustained sexual function. "It's so frustrating," Frank confided. "I want to please my wife. I start with good intentions and some success, but then everything just fades. It's destroying my confidence and making me avoid intimacy altogether." Dark berries, blueberries, blackberries, elderberries, and boysenberries contain anthocyanins, powerful compounds that specifically strengthen capillary walls and improve microcirculation throughout your body. After age 60, these tiny blood vessels become fragile and less responsive, significantly affecting erectile function, energy levels, and cognitive performance. Studies published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine show that men consuming 1 cup of mixed berries daily experience 20% improvement in sustained erectile function within 6 weeks of consistent consumption. These antioxidants don't just support sexual function, they protect against cardiovascular disease, cognitive decline, and age-related inflammation. The anthocyanins in dark berries work by strengthening the walls of your smallest blood vessels, improving their ability to dilate and contract as needed. This is crucial for maintaining erections, which require sustained blood flow through tiny vessels in erectile tissue. Research demonstrates that the darker the berry, the higher the anthocyanin content, and the greater the microcirculation benefits. These compounds also cross the blood-brain barrier, supporting cognitive function and mental clarity. Consume 1 cup of mixed dark berries daily. Fresh or frozen, both provide excellent therapeutic benefits. The darker the berry, the higher the anthocyanin content and the greater the circulation benefits. Eat them as afternoon snacks, add them to morning meals, or blend them into smoothies. Frozen berries are often more affordable and equally nutritious, sometimes even more nutrient-dense than fresh berries that have traveled long distances. This doesn't require complicated timing or special preparation. Mix different types of dark berries for synergistic effects. Blueberries, blackberries, and elderberries each provide slightly different anthocyanin profiles. Store fresh berries in the refrigerator and consume within 3 to 5 days. Frozen berries can be stored for months without significant nutrient loss. Frank reported within 6 weeks of adding mixed berries to his daily routine. "Something's definitely working better, Doc. I can maintain what I start, and my wife has definitely noticed the difference. I feel like I have more staying power in everything I do, not just intimacy, but physical work, mental tasks, everything." The improvement wasn't just sexual, it was systemic. "My energy is more stable throughout the day," Frank told me. "I don't get as winded going upstairs, my thinking is clearer, and I feel more confident in my body's ability to perform when I need it to." The magic isn't in any single fruit. It's in how watermelon, pomegranate, avocado, and dark berries work together synergistically to restore your complete circulatory and hormonal system. Each fruit addresses a different aspect of male vitality, but together they create a comprehensive restoration program that targets every level of sexual and physical function. Watermelon provides the nitric oxide foundation for blood vessel dilation. the basic infrastructure your circulatory system needs to function. Without adequate nitric oxide, none of the other improvements can reach their full potential because blood simply can't flow where it needs to go. Pomegranate fuels your cellular energy factories, ensuring that your body has the power to utilize the improved circulation. You can have perfect blood flow, but without cellular energy, you'll still feel exhausted and unable to perform. Avocado supplies the essential building blocks for testosterone production and hormone synthesis. Hormones are the chemical messengers that tell your body what to do with the improved circulation and energy. Without optimal hormones, the other improvements won't translate into sexual function and masculine vitality. Dark berries strengthen the tiny vessels that maintain sustained function. You can have good circulation, energy, and hormones, but if your microcirculation fails during crucial moments, everything else becomes irrelevant. Think of it like rebuilding a high-performance engine. Watermelon opens the fuel lines, pomegranate powers the combustion chambers, avocado provides the premium fuel, and berries maintain the precision components. Most men try one solution in isolation and give up when it doesn't solve everything. But your body is a complex system that needs multiple supports working together harmoniously. The synergy is remarkable and scientifically documented. Citrulline from watermelon increases arginine availability, which pomegranate antioxidants help preserve and protect from oxidative damage. Healthy fats from avocado support the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins in berries while providing the cholesterol needed for hormone production. Testosterone supported by avocado nutrients enhances nitric oxide sensitivity from watermelon compounds. Each fruit amplifies and protects the other's effects. Research published in the International Journal of Men's Health shows that men using all 4 fruits together experience 40–60% greater improvement in sexual function compared to those using any single fruit alone. This isn't about eating more food or consuming more calories. It's about eating smarter and providing your body with the complete spectrum of nutrients it needs to function optimally. The timing and sequence matter too. Consuming these fruits throughout the day provides sustained support for your circulatory and hormonal systems, rather than overwhelming your body with nutrients it can't absorb or use effectively. The biggest mistake I see after 3 decades of practice is inconsistency and impatience. Men try watermelon for a week, don't see dramatic results immediately, and quit before their body has time to respond. Or they eat pomegranate occasionally and wonder why their energy doesn't improve significantly. Your body doesn't work on pharmaceutical drug schedules. It works on nutrient availability over time. Natural solutions require 4 to 8 weeks to show significant results because you're rebuilding cellular function, repairing blood vessels, and restoring hormone production, not masking symptoms with temporary chemical interventions. Pharmaceutical drugs force immediate responses but don't address underlying nutritional deficiencies that cause the problems in the first place. These fruits restore your body's natural capacity for function by providing the raw materials your systems need to heal and optimize themselves. Another critical mistake is poor timing and preparation. Eating watermelon after a heavy meal reduces citrulline absorption significantly. Consuming pomegranate with coffee can interfere with antioxidant uptake. Eating avocado without other nutrients reduces hormone synthesis benefits. The sequence and timing matter for optimal results. Quality matters enormously but is often overlooked. Processed fruit juices with added sugars can actually worsen circulation by causing blood sugar spikes that damage blood vessels. Conventional fruits with pesticide residues can counteract the therapeutic benefits. Fresh or frozen whole fruits provide the full spectrum of nutrients your body needs without harmful additives. Many men also expect immediate, dramatic results like they'd get from prescription medications. Natural restoration is gradual but sustainable. You're not forcing your body to respond artificially. You're giving it what it needs to function naturally. This takes time, but creates lasting improvements rather than temporary fixes. The all-or-nothing mentality sabotages many men. They think they need to eat perfectly all the time or it won't work. In reality, consistency over perfection is what matters. Eating these 4 fruits regularly, even if not perfectly, will produce far better results than eating them perfectly for a week and then stopping. Finally, many men focus only on sexual function and ignore the broader health improvements. These fruits improve energy, cognitive function, cardiovascular health, and overall vitality. When men focus exclusively on erectile improvements, they often miss the more gradual but equally important benefits that indicate their overall health is improving. Morning, 7-8 a.m. Hormone Foundation. Start with one whole avocado with your breakfast to support testosterone production when it's naturally highest. Your body produces most of its testosterone in the early morning hours, so providing the building blocks during this window maximizes hormone synthesis. Preparation tip: keep several avocados at different stages of ripeness so you always have one ready. Ripe avocados yield slightly to pressure but aren't mushy. Mid-morning, 10 a.m., cellular energy boost. Consume 8 ounces of pure pomegranate juice for sustained cellular energy throughout the day. This timing ensures the antioxidants are available when your energy naturally starts to decline. Avoid consuming pomegranate juice with coffee or caffeine, as it can interfere with antioxidant absorption. Space them at least 1 hour apart for optimal benefits. Afternoon, 3 to 4 p.m., circulation activation. Eat 2 cups of fresh watermelon to combat the natural circulation dip that occurs in mid-afternoon and prepare your vascular system for evening activities. This timing also provides natural energy without interfering with sleep. Include some white rind if possible. It contains the highest concentration of citrulline. Cut watermelon into daily portions when you bring it home to make consumption convenient. Evening, 6 to 7 p.m. Microcirculation support. Consume 1 cup of mixed dark berries to strengthen microcirculation for overnight recovery and prepare your vascular system for potential intimate activities. The anthocyanins work throughout the night to repair and strengthen blood vessel walls. Frozen berries work excellently and are often more affordable. Mix different types, blueberries, blackberries, and boysenberries, for synergistic effects. Schedule optimization. This schedule works with your body's natural circadian rhythms. Testosterone peaks in the morning, energy naturally dips in the afternoon, and circulation slows in the evening. By providing specific nutrients when your body needs them most, you're optimizing natural function rather than fighting against your biology. Preparation strategies. Buy watermelon and berries in bulk and freeze portions in daily servings. Keep pomegranate juice refrigerated and pre-portioned in smaller containers. Avocados ripen on the counter, then refrigerate for up to a week once ready. This doesn't require complicated meal planning or expensive supplements, just consistent daily habits that support your body's natural functions. Progress tracking. Monitor energy levels, morning erections, exercise tolerance, and overall mood. All should improve within 4 to 6 weeks of consistent consumption. Don't expect overnight miracles, but do expect steady, meaningful improvement that builds over time. Keep a simple daily log of how you feel. Many men are surprised to realize how much better they feel once they start paying attention to the gradual improvements. Listen, I've been treating men like you for over 3 decades, and I want you to understand something important. You've built careers, raised families, contributed meaningfully to your communities. You've proven your strength, capability, and character in countless ways throughout your life. The fact that you're here, seeking answers and solutions instead of accepting defeat as inevitable, tells me everything I need to know about who you are as a man. This isn't a sign of weakness or failure. It's a sign you're still fighting for the life you want to live, the relationship you want to have, the man you know you are inside. Too many good men suffer in silence, thinking their struggles are unique or that decline is simply inevitable after 60. I've seen thousands of men transform their health, relationships, and confidence through these natural approaches. What strikes me most deeply is how physical restoration becomes emotional and relational restoration. When your body feels vital again, your confidence naturally returns. When your confidence returns, your relationships deepen and become more intimate. When your relationships deepen, your entire life becomes richer and more meaningful. You now know about the 4 powerful allies in your fight for vitality: the circulation spark plug, watermelon, that opens your vascular highways; the vitality booster, pomegranate, that powers your cellular engines; the hormone restorer, avocado, that rebuilds your masculine foundation; and the performance protector, dark berries, that maintains your system when it matters most. These aren't just fruits. They're tools for reclaiming the man you know you are. Building them into your daily life isn't about following another complicated diet or health program. It's about supporting your body's natural capacity for vitality, confidence, and intimate connection. Each fruit addresses a specific aspect of male vitality, circulation, energy, hormones, and sustained function. Together, they create a comprehensive foundation for the physical confidence that supports everything else in your life, your relationships, your activities, your sense of masculine identity and purpose. What you do with this information is entirely up to you, and it's a choice you'll make every single day. Your body is asking for support, not giving up on you. You have the opportunity right now to restore function naturally, safely, and effectively without dangerous side effects or expensive medications. It's not too late, not even close. You can be the man you know you are inside, fully, boldly, and without any apology or compromise. The choice is simple. Continue accepting decline as inevitable, or give your body what it desperately needs to function optimally. These fruits won't turn back time or make you 25 again, but they can restore the vitality that makes every day worth living fully and passionately. If this information helps you reclaim your vitality and confidence, please share it with other men who need it. Too many good men suffer in silence, thinking their struggles are unique or hopeless. By sharing this knowledge, you're part of a movement helping men reclaim their masculine vitality and confidence naturally. Leave a comment below and let me know which fruit you're most excited to try, or share your own experience with natural approaches to men's health. Your story might be exactly what another man needs to hear to take action. I'm grateful you trusted me with your time and most personal concerns. Your willingness to seek solutions instead of accepting defeat inspires me to keep sharing what I've learned in 3 decades of helping men restore their health, vitality, and confidence. Take care of yourself. You've earned the right to feel vital, confident, and fully alive.